Hey friends, I finally edited together my Japan videos. I just have to edit a few things about it, but I feel ready to film an intro. Yay! Um, just quickly, just gonna let you know before the video starts that I filmed most of the voiceover when traffic is heavier. I live on a rather traffic heavy street to begin with, but then when traffic is going, you just hear cars whooshing by every 2 seconds, or not even every 2 seconds, every half second. So that's just a heads up. I know you'll hear it in the background, but I don't have a better mic at the moment, and that's just how we're just gonna have to do it. That said, I hope you enjoy. I really condensed my Japan trip into a few minutes of slideshow of photos, so hopefully it doesn't drag on too long, and hopefully it's not too quick either, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, so hope you enjoy. I first went to Osaka, and Osaka's pretty cool. It's on the west side of Japan. They have a pretty cool city area and a garden and some tall buildings that you can go up and take pictures from. I did do a decent amount of shopping, window shopping. I didn't buy too much, but there were some cool places to shop. Or you can go shopping for the coolest things ever at the Pokemon Center and take pictures because it's the Pokemon Center. It being Japan, I of course ate some ramen. I also ate some other Japanese food. And of course, it being Osaka, you can't not eat takoyaki, which is the best thing ever. Also, this kind of stuff is for sale everywhere in Japan. So delicious. I managed to take a day trip to Kyoto, which was super beautiful. Even though it's full of tourists, even Japanese tourists, I think it's totally worth the trip because all these cultural places are really well kept and just so beautiful. And the nature is also really breathtaking. So definitely recommend it. I briefly stayed in Nagoya and Gifu before heading over to the great city of Tokyo. Tokyo was even busier than I ever imagined. I was there on like Tuesday or Wednesday nights and they'd be full of young and older people. It was amazing. Even amidst all the crazy busyness of the city, there was room for a park and I really appreciated the park. It was one of my favorite places actually in Tokyo. I also really loved Harajuku. Even though it has a really crazy image, it's not actually that weird fashion, and it's all really cool and cheap actually. Back to more pictures of food. This is apparently a dish that's really a specialty of Tokyo. Some pasta, more ramen, of course, and some hamburger steak. And I loved everything. It was all freaking delicious. Made use of my JR pass and went to Kamakura to see the Great Buddha. And I also went to Hase Temple, which is really beautiful. And it was right near the beach. And I also went to that island over there, but I don't have pictures. Finished my stay in Tokyo by spending some time in Odaiba, which is actually not quite an interesting place, but it is home to this place, which is an onsen type of place. They give you yukata and you bathe and you drink and eat. After leaving Tokyo, my family took care of me. They took me to a rock museum out where they live. They also took me to this temple, which is where these monkeys were originally carved. It's in the Nikko area up in the mountains of Tochigi Prefecture. And I'm so grateful because they also took me to see great sights like this waterfall and this waterfall. And I was even lucky enough to see some cherry blossoms. I think it's because we were in the mountains. Yeah, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed that really quick run through of my trip through Japan. I really glazed over the middle part, which is when I was in Nagoya and Gifu, but I did spend most of that spending time with friends, and I think some of it was more personal, so I didn't feel like I had to put it in this video. But overall, I had a great time in Japan. I also had a great time in Korea. My overall thoughts on the entire trip are that I'm so grateful that I had the chance to go, especially since right now I'm in between stages of life, I guess. I don't have to worry about coming back and have to go back to work or catching up on anything. It was just a really great way to kind of relax and kind of ready myself for the next stages of life. So I thought it was a really great trip, and I know I'm really fortunate that I had the opportunity to go. Um, but if I ever have the chance, I really hope I can go back to Korea and back to Japan and hopefully to much more of the world, because I think after going abroad, I kind of realized how much more I want to go out. As much as I love California, I just think that it's such a blast to travel and like see things from other cultures and just be really immersed in something that's so foreign. Yeah, so that's my overall thoughts on the trip, and I hope you enjoyed my recaps. I plan to be making videos on time from now on, I hope. I will try not to procrastinate so much, because these videos take longer to make than I thought they would. Yeah, I'm not sure what we'll be seeing in the next few weeks, but I have ideas, I guess. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Bye bye, have a good week. I'm excited to see your videos.